Good morning, friends, and welcome to Spirit Play. I'm so glad you're here with me this morning. Let's sing our welcome song. Are you ready? Welcome, 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 welcome. It's time to say hello now, hello now, hello now. It's time to say hello now to all of our friends. Good morning, friends. My name is Sarah, and I am your Spirit Play teacher today. It's so good to see you. Why don't you say good morning to the people that you're with? Good morning. Are we ready to light the chalice? We light this chalice as a symbol of our faith, of the light of truth and the warmth of love. And now it's time for our Gandhi peace greeting. Remember, I'll say it first and you say it back. I offer you peace. I offer you friendship. I offer you love. I see your beauty. I hear your needs. I honor the wisdom in you. Come, let us wonder together. Oh, friends. Joys and sorrows today. I have a joy that more and more people are getting vaccines, which means our life can be a little bit different, and pretty soon we'll be able to see more people in person because it will be safer and because the weather's getting better so we can get together outside. I'm not sure if I have a sorrow for today. Speaking of joys and sorrows, though, go ahead and share right now, and then I have a special joys and sorrows announcement. Remember, you can always keep it in your heart if you have one that you don't want to share out loud. I wish that I could hear all those joys and sorrows. I'm thinking about you as you share them this morning. My special announcement about joys and sorrows is this. This day today, this week, is the last time you have to send joys and sorrows to Michelle for our Spirit Play class, because our Spirit Play class is about to end for the spring, and because we record the sessions ahead of time, this is the last chance to get joys and sorrows in for this year. I hope you send Michelle some joys and sorrows for us to share, but even if you don't get a chance to, you always have your family that you can share joys and sorrows with. Some of our Unity families like to share their joys and sorrows at mealtime. So if it's something you like to do, you can incorporate that into your regular mealtime ritual. Well, friends, are we ready for our story today? Our story today is a special story about something we do together here at church. This is something that I bet we'll have to do a lot of when we come back together, because so many new babies have been born. If you were here today, my friends, all in person like usual, we would be sitting around a big rug. And for this story today, I would remind us that this is our community. This morning, we'll have to use our imagination a little. So maybe you sit next to your people in your family, and maybe even you could hold hands. And then maybe you could imagine other kids and other grown-ups at Unity Church, all the families holding hands in a circle. And maybe we can imagine together the community. Today, for our story, we are talking about the celebration of new lives that happens at Unity Church. When a new child comes into a family by adoption or by birth, Unity Church welcomes them into our church family with the celebration of new lives. Unity Church also has a ceremony where they welcome big kids into the church, but the one we're talking about today is when we welcome little kids or babies into the church. So this cloth represents our community, a big circle of welcome for new lives. We need special things to celebrate new lives because every time a new life comes into our community and into our family, it's a time to celebrate. At our church, when we bring babies, we say they're born one more Redeemer, a great hope and a great joy for all of us. One of the special things we use is water. Every year when we come back together in the fall, and boy golly, I hope this fall when we come back together, everyone brings their water that they've collected while we've been apart from one another. And this water, when we collect it from all over the world, becomes water that we use to bless our new babies. Water is so very important. Without water, we wouldn't have any animals or any plants or any of us. We're mostly made of water. We use it for so many things. For drinking, for bathing. We use it to welcome new life. In our mother's womb, when we were babies, before we were even born, we swam around in water. So important for our life. The water represents the source of goodness of life. What else do we have in here? Oh, look what's hanging out of the box. Flowers. When we do the celebration of new lives, we also use special flowers to remind babies that they are beautiful. We remind them that their life is like a flower. And we wish for them that their life unfolds just like a flower blooms in the world, giving off its beauty and its fragrance. I bet there's some other things in here too. Oh, yes. When we bless babies at church, we bless them with all kinds of things. Our special water, the special flowers, and this very special soil, which is very protected inside of its container today. My goodness. Oh, I think I'm getting it. Thank goodness. What else is in here? Some fire. Maybe we should light that up. There we go. Ooh, that one's very bright. And we also need a baby. When we celebrate babies at church, we celebrate their naming. I wonder what the name of this baby is. If we were all together at church, you would help me figure out this baby's name. But today, I'm just going to name this baby Jamal. This is baby Jamal, and we're going to practice blessing him this morning like we do with babies in our church. Jamal, like all babies, is a precious gift for us. Like I said, when we name him, we recognize that he's born one more Redeemer. When we bless babies, we ask the parents, what is the name that you have given to this child? And the parents today would say, Jamal is his name. We would say, oh, beautiful Jamal. And the minister would bless the baby. We bless you with water, that you may be refreshed and sustained. We bless you with earth, that you may be grounded and that you know that you are in a body precious and sacred. We bless you with air, so that your voice may be true and call out for justice. We bless you with fire, so that you know the light of truth and the warmth of love in your heart. When the ministers bless the babies, then they turn to the congregation, all the people in our Unity family, and they ask, will you promise? And if the minister were here today in our Spirit Play class, the minister would say, will you, Spirit Play classroom at Unity Church, promise to help Jamal grow up to be strong and wise and healthy? And we would say, we will. Can you say that? We will. We promise. And Jamal is a part of our community. One last blessing, though. We bless Jamal with beauty. And we hope that his life unfolds with the beauty like a flower. We're going to practice this blessing. We're going to lay Jamal right here, and he can let us know if he has any more information for us. But we're going to practice this. So I don't know if you have any flowers at home right now. I don't usually have very many flowers at home this time of year. So I'm going to ask us to pretend today. Can we use our imaginations? I would like you to pretend that your hand is a flower. Can you make it into a little bud flower, and maybe it opens till it's a pretty rose, just like these flowers here. And we're going to practice doing the celebration of new lives. So because you're not here today and I can't touch you, I'm going to ask you to do in your family how we welcome babies. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remember our naming. So I'll show you what it might look like, just me. What is the name of this child? Sarah. Sarah, we welcome you. May your life unfold like the beauty of this flower. Can you do that to one another at home? Maybe parents first. We can ask you, what is the name of this child? And now you can say their name and bless them with your flower hand. May your life unfold with beauty like this flower. And then, kids, can you do that blessing on your parents? What is the name of this grown-up? Grown-up, we bless you, and we hope your life unfolds with beauty like this flower. What a special blessing. When we're all back together in church, in person for Spirit Play, you'll get to see the new babies get blessed. We go upstairs to the sanctuary and we get to watch. It's really beautiful. And next year when you come and hear this story, you too can bless Jamal and all the babies and welcome them into our community, our family of families. I wonder, friends, what was the best part of this story this morning? I wonder, friends, what was the most important part of this story today? If you were someone or something in this story, who or what would you be? I wonder, friends, is there any part of this story today that we could leave out and still have all the story we need? Our story is done for today. And now it's time to work on our story. I wonder what you'll do. Some art, some playing, to think about this story today and how we welcome new babies into our family of families at Unity Church. Well, friends, it's time to end class for today. Let's unlight our chalice. Though we extinguish the light of this chalice here, we know that the light of truth and the warmth of love go with us in our hearts. And now it's time to say goodbye. Remember to send those joys and sorrows into Michelle. Go now in peace. Go now in peace. May the spirit of love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the spirit of love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time.